What's up, guys? Derrick here, aka Your Hometown Anomaly, coming back at y'all with another video today. Today it is gonna be how to grow your YouTube channel part 2. And if you've not seen part 1, then you need to go and watch that right now. It'll be the first thing you see down in the description. Go and pause this video, watch part 1, come back and watch part 2, because we are going to be continuing some points from part 1. They're gonna be a little bit more specific, and there's gonna be some new points in this one that are really key elements to helping you grow your YouTube channel. So start with that one. If you've already watched it, then let's continue with the video, shall we? Alright, so 2 points before we get too far into this video. First point, I've made my little list of about 13, 14 points that I'm going to be sticking to, that way I don't get off topic. And secondly, this is the same exact shirt that I wore in the first one, so I actually want you guys to know that I do bathe. And I just put this shirt on whenever I need to say some smart shit. So, we're going to get straight to the list, you guys. Here we go. Right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be thumbnails. And I talked about thumbnails in the last video, but I'm going to be expanding on it just a little bit by saying not only your thumbnail, and for those of you who don't know, the thumbnail is the picture from your video that people click on to actually get to your video. Not only does your thumbnail need to look good, but your profile photo and then your channel banner also need to look good. The more aesthetically pleasing to the eye that your your profile picture, your channel banner, your thumbnail look, the more likely people are to click on your channel. If people click on your channel, then they'll watch your videos. If they watch your videos and your content is good, then bam, you just got a subscriber. So if your photos look like they were recorded on a webcam, then you need to up your game. And some people up their game by making like the big, colorful, like bright pink and yellow neon colored, like almost cartoonish thumbnails. I personally don't like doing that. Mine are a little bit more simple, but they're not just screen grabs for my videos. Some people edit their thumbnails with Photoshop. You can do it on your phone. You can use a website. Me personally, I use a website, and I use PicMonkey, and it's www.picmonkey.com. The link to PicMonkey will be in the description, probably like the second thing you see down there. And PicMonkey is awesome, really awesome photo editing website. There's a free feature that is very efficient. It'll do everything that you need to do, and there's also a premium feature that has like extra fonts and just gives you access to just different like shapes and things you can just add to your thumbnails if you're creative enough. I personally use the premium version of PicMonkey. It's like $3 a month, and $3 a month to enhance your video in any way is well worth it. So if you're a cheap ass, then you don't need to be today. There's also plenty of PicMonkey tutorials on how to edit your thumbnails in any way, shape, form, or fashion that you want to. So if you don't use Photoshop, or if you're not like a guru with like editing in any other type of way, PicMonkey is awesome. You need to check it out and get them thumbnails popping. Also, if your thumbnails look good, it is very, very, very possible to revive old videos from the dead. So videos of yours from 6 months ago that like just when you check your YouTube analytics don't get viewed anymore, they might get 1 view in like a 26-day period. If you just go through your old videos and just get a screen grab and then edit it on maybe PicMonkey or Photoshop or just what the hell ever, if you revive your old videos with fresh thumbnails, you'll also start to see those views go up as well too for videos that you think have no chance anymore. So thumbnails need to look great. Number 1. Alright, so number 2 is going to be to collab or not collab, because I have a very minority like perspective on collaborations. If you watch these type of videos, you hear everybody say, oh, find a YouTuber that has the same amount of subscribers as you, or a YouTuber that has more subscribers with you, and message them and blah 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 and become their friend and collab with them. You'll get more subscribers. And while that is true, I don't find it very useful, and I find it much more time consuming than what it is worth. Kind of like the old saying goes, if you give a man a fish, he can eat for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. And this is exactly how I look at it. If you learn how to get subscribers the genuine way, you never have a need to have to collab with anyone. If you just know how to do it the genuine way. So collaborations, I mean, they just take way too much time. You got to coordinate with people. If it's a long distance collab, then you got to like send them your file, and they got to send you their file, and you just got to spend more time on it. And you can put more of your own genuine content out without the need of having to pretty much ask for someone's help, or a lot of people beg for collabs, and a lot of people like jump in my comments and they're like, hey, do you collab with me? And I just don't collab. It's not useful. If I were ever to collab with anyone, it would just be just because I like their videos. And you could have 5 subscribers, or you could have 50,000. It doesn't really matter to me. I would never personally collab with anyone that I felt like wasn't up to par with the quality of content that I want to put out. So that's why it's just best to do your own videos and to do them in the way that you like to do your videos. I just don't feel it's necessary to compromise your own style just to get more subscribers. It's like copping out to me or selling out to me. So collabs, you don't really need them. My personal opinion, you can be very successful without ever having do a collab. So no bueno, collabs. So number 3 is going to be a continuation of number 2. And while I don't think it's a good idea to collab, I think it is an amazing idea to shout people out here on YouTube. And whether you do like shout out Sundays or if you just shout people out randomly, as long as you do shout outs for a genuine reason, I feel like it's never a bad idea. It doesn't require someone to have the same amount or more or less subscribers than you. If you just genuinely like their comment, just do it without someone asking them to. And then you just comment on their video, hey man, I shouted you out in my last video. And they'll appreciate it. It builds a sense of community. I mean, it helps enhance your friendships with people here on YouTube. And it's just super useful, you know. So shout out people at your own, you know, at your own regard. So in about 50 videos, I've only done 1 shout out, and that was from my buddy Ant Dalla. And I just did it because I just genuinely like his videos. I mean, I felt like they are very good for his niche. I like his work ethic. He uploads very regularly, and then he's got like a little vlog series, Road to 1 Million Subs series that he has, that it's very inspiring to me. So I mean, I did it because I'm just a true fan of his work, and that's the main reason I feel like anybody should do a shout out for anyone. Just keep it super genuine. Don't beg for a shout out. Don't ask for a shout out. If someone's gonna do it, then they're just gonna do it, and if you're gonna do it, then you just need to do it. It doesn't need to be a huge contract. Oh, I shout you out, you shout me out. Just, I mean, you can do that. I mean, that's fine, it's acceptable, but don't feel like you are dependent on shout outs. I mean, it's just corny. Don't do that. So shout outs, cool. Collabs, no. Shout outs, good. Good, got it. So number 4 is going to be a continuation of a point that I made in the last video, and it would be networking. A lot of people ask me to talk about networking more, and networking in terms of YouTube is to get people who normally don't know or don't watch your videos to know and watch your videos and subscribe. That's like the meat and potatoes of why we're even watching this video right now. So you can network in person on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, just whatever social media site you use, you can network in it. If I were in front of you right now and if I was trying to network with you, I would, you know, either you would bring up like my videos if I'm passionate enough about it, or if you're passionate enough about your videos, people will eventually start asking you about them. Like, oh hey, aren't you the guy from YouTube? Or hey, aren't you the girl that makes the breastfeeding videos? And yeah, just whatever your channel's about. And you know, it's just talking to people. You just gotta like talk to like your boss, your coworkers, the woman at the grocery store. You know what I mean? You just gotta talk to everybody about what you're interested in, or otherwise you won't know if they're interested in it or not. And if we were person to person, you know, a lot of people do the, oh hey, I'll check it out later. Oh yeah, I'll do it when I get home. Or yeah, I'm cooking right now, but yeah, I'll check it out later. Oh, I got you this weekend, bro. I'll check them out. And then they never do. They forget about it. You know, people have shit to do. And something that I do on a daily basis that people think I'm crazy for, but it works. It works every single time. If I see someone in person, they start asking me about like the music videos or just whatever I do on YouTube, then I'll say, okay, cool, you know, yeah, check me out in Your Hometown Anomaly. And they'll say, oh yeah, I got you when I get home. And I'm like, okay, well, don't you got a smartphone? You're not in a particular rush right now, are you? And I'm like, no, I got a couple minutes. And okay, well, it takes 2 minutes to pull up YouTube, type in Hometown Anomaly, listen to a little bit of music, and then bam, if you like it, boom, subscribe. Bam, you got a subscriber. That easy. It's a little uncomfortable at first if you're not used to having those kind of interactions with people, but it is useful. Now, to talk about social media, I'll just use Facebook as an example, and you can pretty much copy and paste like whatever particular methods that I'm about to discuss or that you feel might work for you on any social media site, just to keep it short. But with Facebook, if you post a video on YouTube, you need to share it on Facebook, to your personal Facebook, to like your business Facebook, your professional Facebook, just whatever like form of Facebook that you have and use. You need to share it. If you're in groups, you need to share it in the groups. You just need to do whatever. And when I share videos on Facebook, I tag people until I get blocked from tagging people. And you know, some of my most diehard subscribers are people that I would just never, like, if you would have asked me, I was like, oh dude, they're not fucking interested in what I'm doing. And like, they are the most loyal subscribers that I have. And you just tag everybody. You never know who's actually gonna like your videos or share your shit until you actually reach out to them and say, hey, you know, I appreciate it if you check out my video. And that's what you need to do. And something that I've personally utilized for Facebook also, whenever I am tagging people, I'll go to my previous videos and, you know, it'll be like 26 shares, 30 shares, 40 shares, and I'll open all those in different tabs, and I'll go through the same people that shared the last video and the video before that and the video before that, and I'll tag those people first. Then I'll add people that I've never like contacted before, and it's it has pretty much become a running joke to my friends, like, oh hey, you know what video am I randomly sharing next time? You know what I mean? Because I've got a really regular like just stream of people that I know every single video that I tag them in, they'll share it every single time. And whether they watch it or not, it matters, but it doesn't matter at the same time, because if they share it, they're sharing it to either several dozen, several hundred, or even several thousand people. You know what I mean? And that's just this, it snowballs the whole process. It just expedites everything, and it's so freaking useful. So you need to pretty much like copy and paste that method to just whatever social media sites you use, and you just need to get people talking about your videos. You need to get to talking to people about your videos, and you just need to just get people involved. I mean, if you're just sharing videos, I mean, if you have 500 friends on Facebook, if you just share it, then literally with like algorithms and like the way Facebook filters things out, you might have like 10 people out of like 500 that'll even see it. So you need to tag people, that way they get the notification for it, and you just need to notify people about your videos in person and via social media. So you just need to utilize all the tools that you have, and it will snowball the whole entire process. I've seen people literally like quadruple their subscriber count in just months, or even just a month, or in a couple of weeks, because they just are very effective in networking. So network. It is worth its fucking weight in gold. Network. 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 Don't be one of those channels that has like 100 videos and like 100 subscribers, because you don't know how to network. If you don't know how to network, then play this segment of the video back and back and back and back and back until you get it, because networking is so key to getting like the little snowball on the top of the mountain rolling into like some monstrous shit that'll like tear down your wood cabin. So network. Fucking network. Right, so number 5 is a continuation of 4, and I also talked about this in the last video, but commenting and the importance of commenting. Commenting is huge. It builds a community, and I said that in the last video. And the thing about commenting on videos is that if you have a really aesthetically pleasing, a really attractive like profile picture, you're watching a lot of videos, right? And then you're commenting on a lot of videos, right? And that's a lot of places that people can get to your video. You know, if you comment on, say, 20 videos a day, that's 20 more places on the internet that people can look at your picture and say, oh, that looks cool, and then that was a good comment, or, you know, oh, now I wonder what his cover of this sounds like, or I wonder what, you know, what his channel's about, you know, oh, that's crazy, why does his thumbnail look like that, why does his picture look like that? Then you hover over, and then they see that you have subscribers, and it's, some people agree, some people disagree that, like, the more subscribers you have, the more useful this is, but just implementing this, and if you have 5 subscribers, it's helpful, because eventually someone will scroll over your name and click on your channel just because they've seen your face pop up somewhere on some video. And if you're doing this more often, more people will click on your videos than if you're just doing this one time a day. So comment on everything, and I will repeat this as I did in the last video. Do not comment, oh, check out my channel, check out this. I'll do the same thing. Don't post a link to your video on someone else's video. That's rude as fucking shit. Do not do that, because 9 times out of 10, if you even put the words check out and like channel or like a link to anything on anyone's video, it's going to go to their spam. And it's very unlikely that if you're like, if your first comment on someone's video is like, hey, check out my channel, that they're even going to approve it. So you wasted your time commenting on it. So don't fucking do that. Comment like really genuine stuff, and just comment a lot. Comment on, like make it a habit to comment on every single video you watch. And I mean, you'll see like a little bump in your subscribers just from that by itself. So comment on everything. It gets your face out there. It makes you more discoverable. It puts the link to your channel low key in more places on the internet than it was, and that is just it helps in the long run. So comment on everything. All right, so number 6 ties into number 5, and it is to upvote comments. And when I say that, I'm talking about your own comments. If you're paying attention to this video correctly, then you will be commenting on every single video you watch, and it like I said, it gets your face out there. But not only comment on everything, but as soon as you comment, go ahead and upvote your own comment. It makes it more likely to like become one of the top comments if you do so. And if it becomes a top comment, the more people will see it. And if more people see it, more people might potentially click. And more people click, then more people watch, and more people subscribe. So upvote it. Upvote, upvote, upvote every single comment of yours that you watch. Don't be a dick and start like downvoting everybody's comments just to like boost you on that. That's choppy. Don't do that. But upvote your own comment. It works. There's been several videos that I've commented on that I've upvoted my own comment, that I went back to that same video, and like, you know, I've had top comment on multiple videos. And whether or not these people subscribe or not, or even go to my channel, you know, some of them say, you know, hey, you know, I found your channel from your comment on like Jesus Christ of Nazareth's channel, and it was cool, so I checked it out, and you know, I'm glad that I clicked on it. You know, I'm glad I was that bored, and you know, if you get a boredom subscriber, then that's better than no subscriber at all. So upvote every single time, comment everywhere, upvote everywhere, every time. Do it. It works. So number 7 is going to be to ask. If you don't ask, you shall not receive. I will repeat. If your bitch ass don't asketh, your bitch ass won't receive it. So what I mean by this is when someone comments on your video, if you watch the previous video, which you did because you're watching this one, then you know in the last video I said you need to reply back to everybody. That's super duper important. Reply back to everybody every single time. And if they're an existing subscriber of yours, then, you know, just, you know, say, hey, you know, appreciate you taking out the time to check out the video, you know, hey, you know, you're awesome, or, oh shit, you've watched every single one of my videos, what the fuck's wrong? You know, just whatever you're going to say to your subscriber, you know what I mean? Just whatever you're going to say normally, just say it to them, and tag along, you know, hey, if you like the video, or hey, you know, if you find a video that you love, you know, you throw me a bone, you know, share the video if you like it that much. And 9 times out of 10, if they're an existing subscriber of yours, then they like you already, obviously. And if they like you, then they will share your video if you ask them to do it. And that's super duper important. It's super duper helpful. You get your videos out to like different social media sites that you probably don't even use, or social media sites that you do use, to people that you don't have any way of contacting. So it just helps along in the process. Now, if they are a first-time viewer, then you pretty much go about the same way, but you do it a little bit differently. If it's someone saying, you know, hey, you know, I found your channel by accident, or hey, you know, I never watched one of your videos before, but you know, I found it in like a search result, or you know, just however they found your video, it doesn't really matter because they commented on it. And when you reply back to them, you can say, oh, hey, awesome, you know, I'm glad you took out the time out of your day to watch the video. You know, if you like the video, you know, subscribe to the channel. You know, I post videos every so often, and it's just awesome to stay in touch. Let's, you know, stay connected. You pretty much need to just like, you know, it's really hard to say capitalize as if it's not a bad thing, but you really need to just capitalize on everybody that you have an interaction with, because a lot of people, and I'm really bad about doing this myself, like I'll watch 20 videos of someone and just forget to subscribe to them every single time, just because, you know, I know that I can just type their name in like the search bar and, you know, find their videos again, because, you know, I like their videos that much, they just stuck with me. And a lot of people do that, but they also miss out on a lot of your videos if they don't subscribe to you and they don't get the little notification. And you know, it's just better if they do, just for, you know, 10,000 different reasons. You know, YouTube analytics, you know, for the most part are the same for everybody. and subscribers watch your more of your videos, and they watch them for longer. And everything's about watch time in this new version of YouTube. So like, you just need to get people just watching your videos any way, shape, and form that you can, and subscribers do it. So if you want subscribers, ask for them. So someone comments on your video, if they commented before, say, hey, thanks man, share the video. If they haven't watched it before, hey man, thanks, subscribe if you like the video. It's that simple. If you do that, then if you combine this with other things that I've said in this video and the previous video, then you will see again a bump in your subscribers every single time, every single day. If you just ask people and just make your intentions just really clear with people, what you want from them, and just just be super genuine in everything you do. I mean, it's not all about like view count or subscriber count, but just if you can get ice cream with whipped cream on it, then do it. You know what I mean? Just make it a little bit better, like put a little cherry on top, and it works. So yeah, ask for what you want. So number 8 is Google Plus, and this is one of those things that I know about, but I need to implement for myself. Actually, I need to like make it more of a habit to do this, because Google Plus is a diamond in the rough, and I'll explain to you why. So like every YouTuber knows, or should know, that YouTube is owned by Google, and Google owns Google Plus. So share your videos to Google Plus is what I'm saying, and I'll explain to you why. Because if you share your video, or someone else shares your video to Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or Instagram, or just wherever they share your video, it counts as a share in YouTube Analytics. And a share in YouTube Analytics looks good to YouTube, and like it makes your channel better. It helps your channel versus not share your videos. Now, not every share is weighted the same. Google Plus is owned by Google. YouTube is owned by Google. So a share to Google Plus is more valuable than a share in Facebook or Twitter or just whatever other social media site that you use. Take advantage of the ecosystem, like the same platform, the Google platform, because I mean, if you share a video within the same ecosystem, it gets viewed more than you probably would think it does. I mean, I don't know if you use Google Plus. I personally don't use it often, other than like sharing and like like OnePlus and like certain things. But there's a whole community that's just untapped that you probably don't know uses Google Plus, that use Google Plus. So that being said, also whenever you're commenting to people, or like people commenting like towards you on your videos or their videos, just whatever you're interacting with people, pretty much everybody that you talk to, it takes a little bit of time, but you need to add everybody you talk to on Google Plus. If you do this for say a year, I mean, you will have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that like just kind of OnePlus your stuff without you even really knowing how you met them. You might forget how you met them, but just because you added them on Google Plus, more likely they'll add you back. And then like a OnePlus is more valuable than a share on Facebook every single time. So take advantage of the Google ecosystem. Take advantage of that whole conglomerate of people that you have no idea even exist. Google Plus is the shit. It's a diamond in the rough. Do it. Do it. Right. So number 9 is going to be Twitter, and I have the same, pretty much the same relationship with Twitter as I do Google Plus. I don't use it very often, but it is a diamond in the rough easily. As far as like YouTube Analytics go, and then like traffic sources, which are like other social media sites that people came from to watch your YouTube videos, Twitter is like by far number 1. Like Twitter users are like 35% more likely to subscribe to your channel that they've seen from Twitter, that they click from Twitter to YouTube and watch your videos and subscribe. 35% more likely, and that is huge. That is fucking huge. And not only just that, but when you share your video to Twitter, because you should be sharing your videos to every social media site that you use, there are retweet services, and pretty much it's like YouTube retweets, or like Call of Duty retweets or something like that. There's retweet services for every excuse me, for every kind of niche, or every kind of like style video that people use. And I personally don't do this, so I can't give you like what they are, but they're really general and they're not hard to find. And when you share your video to Twitter, pretty much what you need to be doing is like tagging, like say YouTube retweeters or Call of Duty retweeters, or premature baby breastfeeding retweeters. And you pretty much need to just mention them in your tweets, and if it's relevant to what their channel is about, then they pretty much just retweet it just because. And some of these Twitter users, they have a couple hundred, couple thousands, tens of thousands. Some of them even have hundreds of thousands of people that follow their accounts. So, I mean, if you tag, 4 or 5 of these retweet services in your tweet link to your video, that's tens and thousands of people that can potentially watch your videos. By far the quickest growth on YouTube that I've seen personally have been from people that utilize Twitter retweet services, and I've seen people go from like 1,000 to like 30,000 subscribers in a couple of months, because they've just found the right accounts, and every time they upload a video, they tag the same one, and then it just gets shared to tens of thousands of people. So you need to be doing it. Also, for Twitter users that have their account integrated into YouTube, every time they like your video, half the time they don't even know that it gets like tweeted. But if their account is linked to their YouTube, when they thumbs up your video, then it gets shared as a tweet automatically, like from the second they like it. You know what I mean? So that's just more people that will see your videos from Twitter than they would any other social media site. So that's probably why Twitter is #1 for that reason. But Twitter is a fucking diamond in the rough also. So do not sleep on Twitter, because if you use it correctly, you'll see a huge pop in your subscribers, and need to take advantage of that myself. But Twitter is a gem, Google Plus is a gem. Share your videos to both of those if you don't already. So bam, do that. So number 10 is like a really quick point, so I won't even talk about this for very long, but your videos need to be current. So something I've been seeing a little bit more common than I used to see is that I'll see a lot of people upload videos saying, oh, this is my cover of Red Hot Chili Peppers from 2006. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is 2016? Why the fuck are you uploading a 10-year-old video? Like, unless you can't do, like, unless you've just made no progress in like 10 years, or like that's literally the best video that you can produce that's like 10 years old, then I guess post it. But like, I'm not interested in watching like unless you're sharing it for nostalgic reasons. Like if it's like your 8th grade talent show performance, and that's cool, share that. But if it's like just you like in a garage band, you're doing a cover of like a Nirvana song or something, if it's from 2008, don't fucking share that shit. Like I'm about to click off of that in like 2 seconds. Like I don't want to watch an old video of you from 10 years ago unless like you had a specific reason to share it, So just make sure your videos are like just current and up to date. Don't share any shit that's from like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago. Don't do that, because I'm not interested in those, and I know a lot of people wouldn't probably be interested in those. So just don't do it. Don't do it. It's lazy. Don't do it. Upload current videos. Make your videos good and current. Alright, so number 11 is probably, if not the most important thing that I'm going to say in this video. It is a very close second as being the most important thing that we'll even cover in this video, and it is paralysis by analysis. Do not get paralyzed in your own head. I used to be horrible about this. I would have started my YouTube channel years ago if I didn't do this for so long. And a lot of people do this. And what I mean by paralysis by analysis is, if you have the motivation to record a video, then just upload it. If you have, if you get like, just quick inspiration, if you watch a video that just inspires you to pick up your camera, then instead of saying, hey, what can I do to this video? Or, just overthink it, or, try to be like perfectionist with it, just do it. Just upload the video. If you have an idea, even if you don't think it's a good idea, then just post it, because you never know what kind of result you'll get from your subscribers if you do so. So get out of your own head and just fucking do it. Don't care, like, just do it unapologetically. If people don't like it, then whatever. Then getting bad results is better than getting no results here on YouTube. And not only is getting bad results better, but that, hey, if I'm a 22-year-old black man, if I do a breastfeeding video on my YouTube channel, people are going to unsubscribe. You know what I mean? So like, even if it's not a good idea, even if you get negative feedback from it, it is a learning experience, and you know what your subscribers like and don't like because of it. So you need to stop overthinking, get out of your own mind, stop caring what people think. If you enjoy making videos, make the videos for you. Don't make them for anybody else. And, you know, you kind of have to, you know, appeal to, like, you know, the people that are watching your videos if you want to be successful to some degree, very small degree, but you should always be yourself. Do not be paralyzed by your over-analysis of your videos. So if you have an idea, just fucking do it. Stop thinking about it. Get out of your head. Stop thinking if it's good enough, because if you're posting it, if it's something that you're passionate about, you've probably taken, you know, some time to learn about it and to be better at it. And it'll probably be good if you just fucking post it, but you'll never know it if you don't. So do not be paralyzed by your mind. Do it. If you got an idea, just do it. It's better than not doing it. Every single day of the week, post your ideas. Share your creativity with the world. It is so freaking important. Do not be a victim of paralysis by analysis. Alright, so number 12 is my last point, but it is by no means the least important. It is actually probably the most important, which is why I saved it for last. But number 12, be yourself. This is so fucking important. Like, be yourself. It is too hard on YouTube to be anybody else. It's just mentally exhausting to try to, like, copy anybody's style. You know what I mean? It's just, it requires too much, and you don't get enough from it in the process of doing so. So it's perfectly okay if you like the way that, you know, Billy Bob up the street does his YouTube videos, and you can, like, pull a thing or two or three from his videos and kind of implement it into your own style. Or, you know, if you like that, you know, the quirkiness of, like, a way that the intro to a video starts, then, like, make your own version of it, but don't, like, completely try to, like, copy or rip it off. Because if you want to be successful on YouTube, not saying that you can't copy someone's style, but eventually someone will call you out for it, you know what I mean? And it just makes you look fucking childish. It makes you look like a fucking dick, you know, that it makes you look really unoriginal. I guess that's, like, the best way that I'm gonna put it, for, like, copying someone else's, like, video idea, or, like, their style of doing videos. So, you know, draw your inspiration from other people, but don't copy it. Just be yourself, put your own spin, add your own little salt and pepper to, like, the mix or whatever you're doing. And it just pays off. I mean, if you're shy and timid, then be shy and timid and have that be your thing. Or if you're loud and obnoxious, then be loud and obnoxious and let that be your thing. Or if you're, like, fucking, like, crude and vulgar, then be crude and vulgar and let that be your thing. I mean, if you are being genuine in your videos and if you're just being yourself, then people will love it or hate it. And, I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's people on YouTube that have millions of subscribers that are absolutely adored, and there's people with millions of subscribers that are absolutely hated. It doesn't really matter which side of it you occupy, as long as you just be yourself in the process. It makes your videos just better. It's just, they're genuine that way. And, like, if you produce genuine content, your channel will just grow every single video that you post, every single time. Literally, being myself in my videos was the best thing I've ever have done for my YouTube channel. If you watch my videos from a year ago, you will see that, you know, I was just different. You know, I wasn't, you know, loud and all up in your face like I was now. And, you know, I had people telling me that, you know, I need to be, like, more professional, and I need to be, like, please and thank you, and I need to have, like, a really just, you know, clean-cut approach to, you know, my YouTube videos, and, like, even the way that I am whenever I'm, like, performing live. And I hated doing YouTube videos then, and now, you know, I'm loud in your face and I'm yelling at you and I'm getting excited and I'm jumping around and, like, you know, I'm fucking sweating everywhere in my videos, you know what I mean? And that's just who I am, you know what I mean? Like, when I perform live, like, I sweat, like, I have to bring an extra fucking shirt because I sweat so much, and I'm just loud and I get people involved, and I'm like really just in people's faces, and I just get excited and I'm goofy, and you know what I mean, I can barely even control myself. And I do the same thing in, like, my actual, like, videos that are relevant to, like, what my channel is about, music. So be yourself. I promise it will pay off. Literally, like, the most rewarding comments that I ever get from people is, like, when people say that, you know, hey, you're being super genuine, you know, I subscribe because of your personality, you know what I mean? It's just, like, the most awesome thing ever, you know what I mean? It makes them feel good, it makes them excited, it makes them smile and laugh, and just, it makes them appreciate who you are. And, you know, to be rewarded for being who you are, you can't ask for anything more than that. So be yourself. I promise it will pay off. Just be yourself. Stop caring about what people think, because you can't appeal to everybody. It's impossible. I mean, if you spend fucking 48 days trying to perfect the video, you're still gonna get that one asshole that's gonna thumbs down and, you know, say, oh, you know, hey, well, you know, this little 13-year-old kid did it better than you. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen no matter what you do or how long you work on your videos. So just be yourself. It's just easier, and, you know, it feels better, and it's more genuine, and it's what you need to do if you want to be successful on YouTube, and it's what your subscribers expect of you to do. So just be yourself. Let people see the real you, and it pays off, you guys. So be yourself. Be fucking weird if you're weird. Be loud if you're loud. Be fucking ugly if you're ugly. Case in point. But just be yourself. It pays off. So do that. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to say is that I started recording this video at 4:15 a.m. and it is now 8:40 a.m. So I'm part of No Sleep Gang to help you guys out. So if you found this video helpful, or if you like the video just in general, then give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. And most importantly, if you found this video useful, helpful, if you think you're gonna get like 1 billion subscribers from this shit, then throw some hashtag Sublove in the comment section below. Let me know that you subscribe to this channel. My name is Derrick, yo, Hometown Anomaly, and until next time, we out here. We's out here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys next time.